Alrighty, y'all. I think we are a go. This is awesome. Cool beans. We only have one view right now. Don't matter. They do not matter. Let me turn music on real fast. Just ignore the fact that my mattress is on upside down, and we're all good. I'm trying to think. What music? Oh, I'm trying to think. This is not it's kind of like last minute, but that's okay. Is that okay? I have some rare-ish Legos, so that'll be exciting. So I can go show y'all, and then we can maybe like cover. Stream won't be that long because I have to go to church tonight for we have some missions thing or another. So yes, give me a hot second. Come on, desktop audio. Okay, we have some music. Cool. I will do drums. I'm still kind of in a phase between cleaning the drum room and setting the computer up. I don't have OBS set up for drums quite yet because I've switched from many different Linux distributions multiple times, but I do want to stream very soon. The plan is sometime eventually in the next week, maybe week and a half. So yes, soon. But I don't know. I'm kind of just doing I should stream Minecraft. Okay, well maybe if I buy Minecraft. I don't own Minecraft yet. I own only a couple of games. I'm not much of a gamer. I've played a couple of games, and the only game I really play, like, I very rarely play, like, as in I'll play maybe a couple hours a week, games in total. Like, I played a little bit of Super Mario Brothers on the Wii, like, a couple days ago, but other than that, like, I'll play with my brother, like, on the Wii. We don't really have a console, but yeah. Okay, let me set up my, like, overhead camera so y'all can, like, I can show you, like, walk you through, because I'm not going to be moving my computer around too much. Let's see if alrighty. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. My camera is working. This is great. What components are my PC? I'm running in a pre-built laptop, but give me a hot second. It's an Intel i7 14th gen. This is not optimal camera positioning. It's a 14th gen 16 core, 12 or 16 core. I don't know. It's very high core count. It's an NVIDIA, the Mobile 4070. Yeah, it's something like that. And then 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM. So, yeah. I need to do this real fast. Okay. So yeah, it's a pre-built. NVIDIA doesn't really go well with Linux very well, but other than that, I mean, yeah, my display, the only thing display for this computer is a 1080p display, but it's 165 hertz. So it's a pretty decent display. Come on. But yeah, my regular computer, or like my main desktop, it is I only have like a 60 hertz display on that, and yeah, I should to be quite honest, but for me, I don't really, like I said, I don't game a whole lot, so like I wouldn't be at too much of an advantage or disadvantage for having a 1440p display. Sure, everything will look crisper or whatever, but yeah, I'm gonna scooch my computer this way. But yeah, like I said, it wouldn't help me too much. I mean, sure, it'll look great, but yeah, this is my little Lego area. I do want to get my my tripod set up for... I just put this away. I'm done. I do want to get a better display sometime. Yep. I use Blender for thumbnails. I don't really spend a whole lot of time for thumbnails. Not even gonna lie. I literally just... I snatched some random PNG for like a pointer, a red pointer. I make some face, some dumb face. Not like one of those faces. But I do make a face so people are more likely to click. And then I make some sort of like subject that they can look at. Kind of like entice them. I'm more proud of my, for the Raspberry Pi, like, trying to game on Raspberry Pi Part 1 and 2. I think the Part 1, the thumbnail, I didn't really spend a whole lot of time on it, but I'm pretty proud of that one. I just used Microsoft, I didn't even use Blender for that one. I used, Microsoft, like, Paint 3D. It was really dumb, but, yeah, it works. Honestly, I don't really care. Photoshop, I'm not much of, like... I used Photoshop for a while when my dad had a subscription to it, but like, other than that, it took me forever just to uninstall Photoshop. I should use Canva. I mean, I could, but again, I'm not really much of like a designer pro kind of a guy, so, okay, front, back. Okay, let me put this camera up, so y'all can see my little area of what I'm doing. Oh, this is such a great angle. Oh, great angle. Oh, okay. So we have our camera somewhere up there. Y'all can see my Chick-fil-A gear. Yeah. So this is a janky setup. I don't really care. It works for now. So yeah, I should have grabbed my like my USB to like jack like extension cord, but I don't really care. Okay, we're gonna actually just take the camera off the tripod, so I apologize if it's like a little shaky. This is not like a professional, I'm not a professional streamer. Heck, I'm like a smaller streamer you could find. I have occasionally a couple viewers, but oh well. So let's just go from, some of my builds are like kind of falling apart. Or my friends took them apart, one reason or another. I'll have to show you some. I have some pretty creative builds. Well, yeah, that's yeah, I like telling those stories. So I'm glad you could, or at least your brother could relate, because working in the fast food industry is yeah, interesting to say the least. Okay, so. Starting at like this kind of right-ish area, we have a bunch of like random builds. Like I think this was like a 2011 like Starship. I have a lot of Star Wars. So that's one thing you'll like realize. I have a lot of Star Wars builds. And like I have smaller stuff like this. This is the Poe Dameron. The Poe. I'm not sure like the X-wing. I recently got it off the shelf and realized that the bands that came in the box are like completely garbage. Just because they're so old, they like kind of just fell apart and just like stretched. And yeah, they're pretty garbage. And then we have a bunch of random like train stuff. I think I'm not even sure. I think this is primarily like a lot of what my friends made. So, you know, yeah, my friend that took apart some of my builds, he likes trains. This was a build I was working on for a while. It's kind of in shambles, but I like making StarCrafts. That's my primary like build stuff, is StarCrafts and all that. We've got some other random stuff. I had this like SUV, this like Yukon that I made. That was pretty cool until, you know, my friend took it apart. A lot of the stuff kind of fell apart for, you know, one reason or another. But yeah, a lot of Legos are in Star Wars. We got this Moonlander. This actually, this was a lot of fun to make. And, you know, it's pretty cool. It's got all the, like, American flag and all that kind of stuff. And for a while, I was really into, like, these, like, miniature cities. Those are those were a lot of fun to build. I think I have 3 of them. Yeah, like I said, I have a lot of stuff that's kind of just in shambles. We got, yeah, this Volvo, like, excavator lift. I need to put that back together. Then we've got the GT Mustang. That one was a lot of fun to build. I actually even, like, modified it to have, like, lights in it. So I bought, like, a light kit. And, yeah. Yeah, I'll bring that down in just a sec. But I do want to show you, my, like, massive, like, plate build that I built, like, a solid forever ago. Let me bring my mic back down. So, yeah, if you have seen any of, like, my, if you've seen any of my, like, stop motion stuff, a lot of it was filmed on this, because I don't have any other, like, too good of, like, plates to film it on, but a lot of it was filmed on this. You can actually see some of the remnants from, like, my Hamilton and Jefferson one for my history project. You can actually still see the blood from the one scene. But yeah, I like making a lot of foresty stuff because I have a lot of green. A lot of my Legos are color coordinated. You can see all my green stuff over there. Yeah, just various kind of things. I added this blue just to kind of fill in the background for that video. But yeah, I also, for the longest time, I was really into, like, Lego Mindstorms. I still have I haven't played with it in a while. You know, I guess we all get a little older. But yeah, like I said, all my Legos are, like, color coordinated. So we've got, my tires over here, minifigures, and kind of translucent pieces. We got blue, green, and then brown. And then we've got, like, gray, black, white, and then various other colors over here. So, yep. And then I'm still sorting these. My mom got these for my brother and I a couple Christmases ago. She just bought a bunch of, like, used Legos, or just, like a couple buckets of Legos. And yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. And I'm actually going to show you a bunch of, like, my minifigures, because a lot of those are pretty old and rare, and can go for quite a lot of money, or do go for a lot of money on eBay. But yeah, I have a bunch of, like, pretty peculiar pieces, just, like, pieces like this that you don't remember which set they came from, or, like, why they were used. And I think this was, like, I think this was a car part for something. I don't know. My favorite build. Oh, that's a hard one. See, I think I have a lot of builds that I've, like, built and then taken apart. Oh gosh, I don't know. I like building a lot of, you know, forest kind of, like this build that I just showed you. But my favorite build that I've ever done, like custom made, like I made it myself, or, like, you know, Lego set build. Yeah, I got the 2011 or 12. No, I think it was a 13 Millennium Falcon. This is, I think, the Force Awakens one. I don't remember. But I think the biggest one that I don't know. That's a tough decision. My most favorite build. I built a lot of stuff. If I did finish my my actual starship thing, I'd have to say it'd probably be that. Just because it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of in shambles. But here, let's see. Because I like trying to think out of the box and try to figure out, like, what works and what doesn't. But this one has not. It's kind of it's kind of falling apart. But I use this really cool. Yeah, I don't think you can see, but these wings are held on at an angle. And I did that by this Technic brick. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, this one, if I finish this, would have been really cool. So yeah, and then there's, like, a little cargo bay in the back, so pretty cool. I think that one, or, like, one of these kind of sets. Although a Lego vacuum engine, like a working one, I do for a while. I was really into like pneumatics. Cause I got, what did I get? The Volvo up there that's kind of in shambles. Has like pneumatics, and pneumatics are just so cool. I was so fascinated by like how they work and all that. And so I bought like a set of pneumatic, like a bunch of like pneumatic like cables and pumps and like little actuators. And I was like, I just went to town with that. I built a little dump truck. It's since been destroyed because, you know, I've got a brother and I don't know, could have been friends too. I don't know, or me. I legit don't know. But yeah, that pneumatic stuff is so freaking awesome. You know what? Let me grab it real fast. I still have the bag. Yeah, and then so I've got all of these like things, and then Technic stuff is in this like blue thing. Yeah. So, my friend took this. This was really cool. I don't remember what the name of it was, but it was like this tractor, massive tractor. That yeah, I should rebuild this. I'm not even gonna lie. This was probably my first big set, and it was a lot of fun to do. Yes. What do I have? Okay, let's see. So I bought this like straight from Lego, right? And it was just a bunch of like cables of a bunch of these two like little connectors to connect the cables. And I actually was messing around with. Let me just show you. I was messing with like ways of using power and stuff to create a constant flow of air, basically. Because with normally how you would set it up is you would have just one of these little pump things, like a big pump that would be spun by a motor, and then every time it would come around, it would just, they're only one-way pumps. So every time it would go around, it would do one squirt, and so half the time it was blowing air, the other half it wasn't. So I was messing around with these smaller ones that you could do. You could do this with the bigger ones too, but it's easier with the small ones. So these little pumps where for when one is like contracting, the other is expanding. So there's like basically theoretically constant flow of air, which I thought was really, really cool. So I would use this for some of the builds. I didn't really build too much like pneumatic. I have built some stuff pneumatic, like the Volvo up there. I added more pneumatics because the way the pneumatics in that worked were so freaking awesome. There's quite a bit that's kind of in shambles that I need to put back together, but yeah, so there was a lot of like pneumatic stuff that I loved working with, and then it also came with just give me a sec. You asked about pneumatics, so it came with like the small actuators and big actuators. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. Actuators. I don't know. But yeah, I got the Mustang probably like 4 or 5 years ago. I think they like discontinue Lego sets after like only a couple years. Just because, you know, profits and people. The only thing that I will say about Legos is that they're kind of expensive. I'm not gonna lie. But like, I don't know, I guess you pay for the quality. I don't know. Okay, let me grab the Mustang real fast. Also, just tell me if the music is quiet enough, so it's not like way too overpowering in your ears compared to my voice. Oh. Okay. No, come on, give it to me. Give it. There we go. Okay. Oh! Okay. So. Whew. I'm gonna have to dust it off. Okay. So we've got. You know what? I'm gonna put a tripod like right here. Right here. Ah. So you can just like see what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna have to hold the phone. Okay. Where'd the phone go? Phone, where'd you go? Oh, it's just like right on top of the, right underneath. Ooh. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now I can show you this awesome build. So again, a lot of my stuff is kind of in shambles. This one actually is holding up really well. I haven't played with it in a good, I'm not gonna lie, good couple months, or maybe longer than that. I don't know. But for the engine, you could have had this like engine thingamabob in the engine hole, or I don't know what it's called. I'm not a car person. Or where is it? Oh, over here. Ah. Put that over there. Supercharger. Yeah? I knew it was called that. I definitely knew it was called that. Mr. Jaden. Oh, do you have a car for your profile picture? That's hilarious if so. Let's see, go to channel. Give me a second. You totally do. Yada. Yeah, my car friends sometimes, I guess, I only have like 2 or 3 like IRL friends. That's beside the point, but like, they're like both into cars. I'm not. I'm like the odd one out. I don't really know much about cars. But I have heard them talk about a Miata or something. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, you could either put that on or whatever air thing. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna actually bring the phone closer so you can actually see a lot better. Mr. Topping, welcome. I'm showing off my Lego collection. Right now I'm talking about this Mustang. So yeah, so again, it's kind of dusty, but then you can open it and look at the engine. Just ignore the red wires. That's where I added some like lights. I'll have to show you that. But the engine is like super well detailed, and it's pretty awesome. The amount of detail, like they even add like little rubber bands for the belts. So you know, yep. And just like the amount of detail in general is pretty astounding. Yeah. So got the Mustang logo in the front, and then going to the body of the car. Oh, I'm gonna bring the phone up a little bit. You take the top off and see the very detailed interior. What day is it for me? It's Friday. No, it's not. It's Saturday. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, I think it's pretty cool. They actually, let me bring these up real fast. This perspective is probably not very easy to see, but the steering wheel actually turns the wheels, which is actually really cool. The attention to detail in this car, because my brother just recently got a Technic car. He got it for Christmas, and it didn't do that. Like there's a steering wheel, like there's a little knob on the top, like on the actual hood, or the roof of the car. But it doesn't actually, the actual steering wheel doesn't turn the little mechanism for that is pretty crazy. It's got this massive, I think it's a 32 gear, thing or whatever. But like even the steering column is so like well put together. Yeah. You've also got these little side thingamabobs. I don't, again, know what these are called. I think I lost a couple right here. Just pretend I know what I'm talking about. We've got these side charger. I'm gonna call them fire throwers. I don't know what they are. This took me a good solid couple days. It was a big build. But yeah, what's really cool is like the doors open too. No, that mechanism is not working. But look, they have this, I'm not even sure what you call it, but there's two joint things, two 1x4 joint bricks that, oh, this angle is like really hard. You can see that they prevent the door from opening all the way. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And it also has this little, like, I'm not entirely sure what this would be. Maybe like, I'm talking about on my rear, but maybe nitro, or is that a button? I think that's a button. I don't know. But the seats, they go up, so you can like go in the back. I think, yeah. Which the rear cars do that too. So you know, not that crazy. Yeah. So going even further back, the suspension in the back is like adjustable with this little knob. There's a little knob on the very bottom that adjusts the height of the car. As you can see, it just kind of goes in a loop, either high or low. All right, see ya, Mr. Topping. Although, yeah, I guess it could be a gear shifter, but I drive stick, and I guess you can't really replicate Legos like super accurately to like the real thing. But like, I don't know. That doesn't necessarily look like a gear shifter. Like, it looks more like, I don't know. Maybe, or, yeah. Or maybe you're just talking about, like, a standard gear shift, or not a standard, like an automatic gear shifter, which I guess maybe. But yeah, and then coming, the funny thing is, like, these windshields are so big. They're like one pane. They're one pane of glass, which, most Lego windshields aren't that big. Yeah, so coming to the back here, I put the top on. Where's the top? Oh, there it is. This is what happens sometimes, is like you'll lose certain pieces and then you can't find them because they're like the same color as the rest of the car, and you don't have any other color of that piece. So we're just gonna pretend that this was a hit and run. Or a tree fell on the car, or something of the sorts. And then opening the back, there's little AFK. Oh, so this car does, I guess, have nitro. I'm assuming that's what this is, at least. So, yeah, this is not capturing it well in camera. Wait, are we autofocusing? Autofocus. Continuous autofocus. I'm assuming this is nitro. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. But yeah, and then these little cables that I shoved in the back here, I added lights to the car. I don't know if these batteries are still good, but I guess we'll see. It is? Yeah, that's what I thought. So maybe this little thing could be partially, because I don't remember. I'm not much, like I said, I'm not much of a car guy. So like, I think nitro, isn't it just a button that you press, or is it a lever of some sort? I'm not well versed in my my nitro, like, I don't know. I don't remember exactly. Let's see. Okay, let's see if this part of the lights are working. So yeah, you can see Well, I know that, like, how nitro works. I know, like, the concept. But look, this is the brake lights. I'm not sure if the other lights are working at the moment. But let's see. I think... I could be mistaken that the other lights are working. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Yeah, we've got some disconnected wires, but, like, needless to say, the light mod was, like, really cool. I'm not... Again, some of these wires, I think, got disconnected. That's why not all of them are turning on, because there's, like, different strips. But I had a lot of fun doing this, the, like, little light mod, too. Come on. Give me this. Well, adios, Mr. J. It was indeed fun talking. Don't think we have anyone else on right now, but that's okay. It's A-okay. See you later, good sir. My hands are too tiny for this. Too tiny. $4.15. Yeah, let's go in like half an hour anyways. And then, this is the front. That's, like, I don't remember looking that cool. That's so awesome. And then it's got, you've got, like, the, yeah, the license plate light. Yeah, normally you'd put the battery in the back. Or, I also did manage to stick it in the, like, back seat. I would have to figure out where the disconnection is. But, yeah, I stuck it normally. I don't remember if it fit in the back at all. I think with some finicking you could. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, and then we've got... I'm just gonna keep talking. I'm not sure if anyone else is... anyone else. Got one watching right now. It's like my lowest. Okay, let's go to live room. I've been streaming for 40 minutes? Whoa. Okay. Okay. I don't even care. I don't really have any viewers right now. Who cares? But yeah, and then you can also put the, like, I think this wouldn't be a spoiler. Spoilers are on the back. But I didn't like how this made it look. This just kind of made it look like it had a fat chin or double chin. Yeah, which I didn't really like the look of. But, and normally I don't like having this, like, I don't know, supercharger or whatever. Like just right there. But I like it kind of like this. It's more like sleek. I think it looks sleeker at least. And honestly, how do you see with something like that? Like, genuinely though, how do you see when there's like something in the way? Like driving the car. Okay, I'm gonna grab some minifigures. Minifigures. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so let's just go through a bunch of my minifigures. A lot of my stuff from the just like massive thing that mom got. It was a lot of whatchamacallit. a lot of old stuff, a lot of rare kind of old stuff. And there was this like rock, like mining kind of series that they did. And this is where this guy comes from. So yeah, I don't know where his other, oh, there it is. So this would go on this arm. And it's kind of funny to see like primitive Lego concepts, because you move there's this like lever right here, kind of like moves it. I don't know. But we've got some old Tauntauns. I'm not entirely sure how old. I don't entirely know. And then this, the Wampa. I think this is kind of newer because it's got printing on the face. Because a lot of old stuff didn't really have that much detail. So, you know, that's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think some older sets. I remember when Legos had a lot of like city kind of builds with cops. They had a lot of police stuff, and the dogs. I really love these dogs. I love them to death. I have some Huskies, like Lego Huskies, somewhere around here. But a lot of these older kind of Star Wars sets had these very generic heads. Just kind of like black eyes. So, yeah, and then I think this is kind of a mismatch. This top part is the 1999 Luke Skywalker. Pretty sure. No, I'm wrong. They didn't have these tan kind of heads. So, yeah, I don't know exactly where it is. This is the older-ish Chewie. I think this is 2013. So, yeah. Okay, these are the Huskies I was talking about. I got like a Husky set, and yeah, I thought these were so adorable. So, yeah. They are adorable. So cute. I love Lego dogs. I love dogs in general. So, more than cats. I don't think we have any cats. I don't know. Yeah, here are some older... Oh, this angle is so weird. Here are some older... An R2-D2. I think this is 1999 again. Because you can tell by the... Number one, the fact that the like top dome is only really printed on like the top half, which is kind of like, I don't know, kind of interesting. I guess the more you know. And I guess just the lack of details. I keep saying Oh. Yeah. The newer kind of R units, or like Astrodome, or what are they called? These kinds of droids come with like full detail on the entire thing. Jiminy Christmas, no broke. But yeah, you can see the difference, the amount of detail difference. Even on just like the front plate, there's not really a whole lot going on. But in this, there's quite a bit more. Yeah, there's not really anything on the back of the newer ones compared to the old ones. And these, the red C-3PO, I don't remember which number it was, but I'm just gonna say red C-3PO. These are pretty old too. In the early 2000s, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, pretty cool. I think it was just like a regular C-3PO, just red, and they didn't really show up in many other sets. So, yeah. So, literally almost the exact same. Oh, there we go. Oh, my legs. Okay. So, I guess we're just going to keep going through old stuff. There's not a lot of people watching, but again, that doesn't really matter. So, 38 minutes on battery life. Got plenty of time. Yeah, this is an older Jabba the Hutt. Let's, try not to hurt my knees. So, we've got the older Jabba the Hutt right here. No printings or anything. It's just almost all in one entire model. And then the tail is detachable. And the rest of the tail is, I don't know, stuff somewhere in that mess. But yeah, this is the older. I need to grab my like Lego Star Wars like complete dictionary to see like dates of minifigures and like how much they go for. I could go, or I guess the book doesn't say how much they go for, but I could look on eBay and see how much each of the things goes for. Oh, here, this would be like an apples to apples comparison. So we've got the two different. We've got R2D2 and R4P17, maybe. R4P1, I think it's R4, yeah. So we've got the newer R2 compared to the old R2. You can see like a stark black and white difference. The top one is gray on, or like gray shiny, and detail is like way better compared to this one. Try not to like block it with the camera. And it's just a lot more contrasty, a lot better colors. Wait, do we have another R2? I don't know. I just pulled out an R4. Where'd the R4 go? Oh, here we go. So we've got R2D2, the two different generations, and then both R4s, two different generations. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, I've also got some Chancellor Palpatine. For the longest time, I loved carrying around this. Like whenever we would go places, and I didn't really want to go, I would bring my little dirt bike thing, my Lego dirt bike, and I really love this thing. The dirt bike. I don't remember if I had a minifigure or not, but I would put this in my pocket and I'd play with it, put the wheels on, and just kind of scooch around, you know, casual, 8-year-old behavior. So yeah, we've also got some. Where'd the other Chewie go? Chewie. I know this is a newer Chewie. Look at this. I guess I'm just comparing different minifigs at this point, but it's still pretty cool. In the older Chewie model, they didn't have any like across like the belt, whatever, ammunition or whatever Chewie has. They didn't have that. But yeah, look at that. This is so cool. So freaking awesome. So yeah, the whatchamacallits, whatever these are. Battle droids. I don't know why that took me so long. The battle droids haven't really changed like at all. The only difference between like any battle droids is like, I don't know, some of them, like if they're commander battle droids or something of the sorts, then like they have different colors, like stripes or something. But other than that, yeah, not really too much different there. Yeah, we've also, I don't know if LEGO sells these anymore, but we have quite a couple of these, like little jump thingy-mabobs. Again, I don't know exactly what you would call them, but you stick a minifigure in, and then you stick it on like a table or something, and then like you pull down, and then because of like the tension, it'll shoot them, but it's on carpet, so it won't really. Yeah, and you can see, again, I'm gonna go grab the LEGO Star Wars dictionary because it's gonna bother me that like I don't know the dates of these stuff. I don't want to be feeding y'all, all like 0 of my viewers, incorrect information. I'll be back. Okay, there we go. This poor book has been loved a lot. So, yes, we've got the visual dictionary. I got this like a long time ago from one of my Christmases. And I think that's where I got a Luke Skywalker. I don't think I've got the other like original Luke Skywalker from somewhere else, but it shows all the different like dates. Let me just okay. There we go. So I'm looking for. I'm not entirely sure which Chewie this is. It's newer than this one, I guess. It's newer than 2003. Why, hello there, General Grievous. I don't remember much of that interaction. But yeah, let's see. Which Chewie is it? I know. Well, I guess Obi-Wan did say it very... No, I guess he didn't say it super loudly, but welcome to stream. My head is blocking this. But welcome to stream. Exanity? Mr., Mrs., one or the other. Hey, I love your profile, by the way. Profile, great. Pretty superb. Okay, what was I? Oh, yeah, Chewie. Did I already pass Chewie? Chewie, where are you? Oh, there we go. So, I'm not entirely sure which one it is. Chewie. I guess it's not in the book. I don't know. What? What? Okay. I know. You shut the door on the way out?
No.
Please?
No.
Also, you're sick, so shoo. This is a Wookiee. I don't actually think it's Chewie. Stupid head is in the way. So yeah, we've got this Wookiee. I'm trying to figure out which date it is, or which. Yeah, it's not Chewie. I know that because it doesn't have the the side, whatever Chewie has. I'm not entirely sure which. It doesn't have it in the visual dictionary. Oh well. But we can figure out which year this Boba Fett is, because this Boba Fett is here. Let's see if my light is terrible. My light is terrible. Yes, my Chick-fil-A gear. Just like ignore that or don't. You don't have to. But this Boba Fett is like all in one piece. So yeah, it's like very squished too. So yeah. Pretty neat stuff. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure again which. This is like janky. So janky. Let's see. Which Boba Fett year are you? I know it's like an older one because I don't know. I think it's the 2003 one. I think it's the 2003 one. So, yeah, because let me just show you. Because we've got, I have the 2000. I don't remember which one. I have one of these two with the newer head model. But we've got this my Boba Fett. I'm trying to figure out which one it is. And it's not that one, just because the head shape is different. And it's one of these two. I'm pretty sure it's the 2003 one. I could be mistaken. Yeah, it's the 2003 one, because there's like a little green, kind of a thingy. Yeah, it's almost impossible to see on the camera. But, yeah. So I've got the 2003 Boba Fett. I don't remember how... We could figure out how old the Jabba Hutt is, too. Because I know this one is really, really old. I don't have a whole lot of Star Wars characters. Actually, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I have. Who am I kidding? I have a whole lot. I don't know if Jabba Hutt's in here. Maybe not. I guess not. Oh well. Could figure out, because I know I have a bunch of Star Wars, older Star Wars kind of models. So, yeah, let's see. And then we've also got, like, along with the Boba Fett, we do have, like, to complement it really well, we have the Snowtrooper version of the Boba Fett with the, like, connected head. Yeah. And I don't think that came with the, like, Snowtrooper one. This is like, way later on. Yeah. I'm not sure where the body for this one is, but we've got, like, a lot of these. Like, do I have any Clone Troopers? I do have quite a couple, yes. We've got a body of one right here. Not entirely... Let's see if I can find the head. We've got the updated version of the Snowtrooper. Yeah. With, like, the non-connected back. We've got a bunch of, like, old, like, Clone Troopers. Like, the Clone Troopers that had, like, instead of, like, a printed face, like, isolate, they have, like, holes in them. So, yeah. Welcome, Mr. A keto battle with the boys. You know, I'm just gonna nickname you Mr. Boys. I'm not entirely sure which, like, version this is, and I could accidentally be mismatching. Yeah, I'm mismatching. But I'm just showing off that I do have Clone Troopers. This is, like, one of the bodies. And I don't remember, like, which, like, recon or, like, I don't remember exactly, like, which one or which not. But we do have these older Clone Trooper helmets that have, like, the holes in the eyeballs. So these are pretty cool because you can actually see the eyeballs from underneath. And what's funny is for a lot of these Clone Troopers, for these builds, they actually just kind of used a black head. Just because they didn't have, because it wasn't printed, this was a lot easier just to, you know, have a black face underneath. So, try to find the helmet with the symbol that's on the torso. Yes, that's what I'll try to do. We have some more. I think this is the exact same thing. But these are, like, really, really old, I'm pretty sure. I could try to see what exactly year they are. Let's just... Oh my gosh, they have a lot of Clone Troopers. Let's see. So I guess the body for this one is Commander Neo, and it's 2014. No, I lied. It's a Phase 2 Clone Trooper. It's from 2005, so it's kind of old. I'm not... What year is this? Where are these helmets? These are also 2005. Dang. I have quite a couple old stuff. Dang. And I know I have some 1999 ones. Here, look. This R... yeah, this R5... No, it's R5D4. Okay, yeah. Okay, no, I lied. I was right. So it is R4P17. So that was Obi-Wan's like droid. Pretty sure that was R4P17 is like in the prequels, and I do have where is it? I just pulled it out. Come on. Oh, there we go. We found the face for this one. Donde? I have a bunch of here. We have another helmet right here. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. We've got a bunch of old stuff. And what's funny, what's even better is I have a lot of like unexplored or not unexplored, but a lot of Star Wars stuff in here. Shock Trooper. Yeah, so this is the helmet. I do have all these minifigs. I just will have to find the actual bodies to them. That's a Stormtrooper. That's a Stormtrooper. No, maybe these are, just, we'll put that aside for later. Oh my gosh, we have more helmets. I think this is different too. Oh, that's cool. Okay, you gotta say this is pretty cool. Look, ready? We've got, like, I think the newer and old version. So we've got so these are matching, like, symbols right here, but they're two different, I guess, maybe versions. I don't know. They don't look the same, but they do have the same, like, symbol up at the top here. Bro, I'm like speaking to, like, a pro right here. Like a Star Wars nerd. You a Star Wars nerd? Let's see. We've got... Oh, that one was the Shock Trooper. This one was the Shock Trooper. Okay. The old one is the right one. Yeah, I knew the old one was the right one because they have long time ago since discontinued, like, the inset, like, holes for the eyes. Like, they didn't do that anymore. They just print. I do have the 2007 Grievous somewhere. Not sure exactly. Right there. I don't know where he went. I know he's somewhere in who knows where, but I do have him somewhere. So, yeah. We also have, I think these is just a Hoth worker. Hello, Andrew, Mr. Andrew. We've got, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. These are just a regular Hoth worker. I'm not sure with the year, but let me check. Where are you? If you complete Neo, it's worth a lot of money now. Okay, which one was? It was It was this one, right? Or no, or the other one. Which one? Which one was Neo? Neo. Commander Neo. Neo. I do have his parts somewhere. Yeah. So I knew I had a Hoth one. I have a couple Hoth ones, and I actually do have old like original OG Republic. I think this was like in like one of the ships. I'm not entirely sure which one. There's no head on it right now, just because I literally could just find a head, because they use the same head, like I said earlier, for like all of these. So, yeah. But like, it's kind of crazy to see like the amount of detail in like old stuff compared to new stuff. And I'm pretty sure this was Leia. Again, I do have all these parts. They're just, you know, I've had children like dig through my stuff and take other stuff apart. So, yeah. Commander Neo. Let's see if I could complete him at least before, you know, clocking off. Let's see. He does have a red arm. So, yeah. Welcome, Mr. Bricks. Welcome. We're just going through and looking at all my old and like rare-ish, quote-unquote, stuff. At least old. I just covered, what one's the, I'm not sure which y'all have seen so far. But, where's the other, the old Leia? Let me look at what old Leia. Okay, where's Leia? Okay, we got Obi-Wan, Padme. I would recognize if I did have old Leia, I'm pretty sure. Old Leia, like, what kind of smooth hair? Okay, Hoth. Where is Leia? Where did I put her? Am I sitting on her? I throw her back in, didn't I? Oh, this is when Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yo, look at that. Look at that. That is an old... this is mismatched because that's fighter. That is not on the ground Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan was not in this this time period. I could be tripping though. Yeah, we've got the completed Hoth worker. Where did I put her though? I have quite a couple different Leias, so that was so helpful. Oh, it was like the tan one. Yeah, it was the tan one. 250 doubloons. 250 doubloons. Damn. American freedom dollars too? Freedom dollars. 250. Because if so, that's ridiculous. We could just compare. For smooth hair. What kind of smooth hair are you talking about? I have smooth hair. Like, like, not this kind of hair. Like, oh, here's Grievous's body. His arms are somewhere. You can see all my different clone trooper heads. They're just all black. I could probably find her hair, but chances are it's probably just in the massive bin. So I'd have to, sort through that somewhere. I have multiple different versions of Darth Vader. Oh, we got some Luke Skywalker action going on. What's the thing with smooth hair, though? Like, Luke Skywalker. Which one is this? Is this a Luke Skywalker? No, this is a... I lied. Show me... Okay, cool. I'll show you if you... I don't... Chances are... I won't find it this stream. But, that is A-okay. I might do another LEGO stream sometime, maybe. If my parents allow me, of course. I'm usually not allowed to stream in my bedroom, but here we are. I'm allowed to today. This is, it was only in sets for a little bit, but then it was changed. Wait, actually, that's cool. Chances are, I don't. But, I guess we'll find out. I think this was original, or this was at least the collector's edition, the, Luke Skywalker that came with the book. This is, where did I put it? Oh, this is Commander Neo. His body, at least, not his arms. Pretty sure I'm right. Commander Neo. All right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. This is Commander Neo, and his head. Which one did they use for? Oh, it was this one. I just throw a black head, and then I just need to find the red arm, and the other arm is unmarked, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Oh, it was this one. What? What? Okay. Also, this one, I'm pretty sure this is the... whatchamacallit. The 2000... No, it's not even 2000. I think this is the... No, yeah, I lied. This is the 2005, Welcome, Mr. Games. Welcome. This is the 2005... the R5D4, and then I also have the 2000 or the 1999 one, too, I think. But yeah, look at these old helmets for the rebel workers. Watch this. Ready? I think this is for Endor, like minifigs. No, this is not for Endor. This I don't actually remember the time period. I haven't looked at the Star Wars Lego sets or watched Star Wars in a good solid couple of years. But yeah, these helmets are pretty cool. I have a lot of really cool helmets. And then of course like newer like Star Wars stuff like has just ridiculous amounts of. That is the wrong torso. But yeah, I think I have to go soon. Go to a church event, so I'm gonna leave y'all on this note. And if I convince my parents to let me stream some more for, I don't know, various other Lego stuff. If y'all enjoyed, if y'all did enjoy, feel free to like, subscribe, or do all of that jazz. You don't have to, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed me messing around, just showing you my Legos. I didn't really feel like messing around on the computer because I've been trying to game on a Raspberry Pi, and that hasn't been going so hotly. Anyways, hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Yeah, God bless y'all. Peace, and yeah, go live an exciting life.